What up, peeps? It's your boy, Church Boy, back again with another video just for you. How y'all doing? Hopefully you guys are doing well out there, man. Gwydion advised me to have a listen to Tom MacDonald's Scars. You also recommended that I listen to Castles, and I'm going to check out that as well. But yeah, you guys know how I feel about Tom MacDonald. I love Tom MacDonald. I do believe that he's one of the greatest lyricists of all time. And you guys know it's not just because of his talent, you know, it's because he's using his superpower for good, you know. But anyway, I'm gonna let Tom do his thing. So without further ado, here's Tom MacDonald performing Scars. Let's do this.
I don't remember how I got all these scars, but I know I lived a hell of a life. I can't remember how I made it this far, but I know it was a hell of a fight. Could have been some bones in a coffin stone, drinking vodka, locked up with the bros, causing problems, broke at the bottom. You know that I got a lot of marks under these clothes. Should have killed me, somehow I survived. These tattoos
what does that mean? What does that mean? These tattoos on my arm hide you from all the scars. Was Tom a heavy drug user at one point? Like, was he? Like, is he talking about like tracks on his arm or? Yeah, but yeah, I like this. I like the song. The song is in F. I love F. E is my favorite key, but yeah, F is pretty fun too. That's a nice riff. That riff it's something that we use sometimes when we play contemporary gospel music. It's, of course, music is universal, you know, but in my world, coming from the church world, that is like a contemporary gospel music bass line. I'll show you. They're in F. So they're. I like that. But yeah, that's like that's something we use sometimes when we play new age gospel music. It's not traditional gospel music, but we use it in new age gospel music, and that riff can be applied to so many genres. I love that riff. But Tom is talking about some stuff. I think he's addressing some issues about overcoming certain obstacles in life. But let's let him cook.
I don't remember how I ended up here, but I know I probably should have died. I don't remember why I cried all those tears, but I know that I turned out alright. I know that people wanted me dead. I lost all my friends, was running from the cops. Getting bread was dark in my head. You know that I have seen a lot of things in all of my years, but I'm thankful for this crazy life. Every single scar and every single scrape, every bruise and tattoo along the way tells a little story that I can't explain, because the words escape me but the marks remain. They won't ever fade and they can't be erased. They made me who I am and I am not ashamed. Every bump and scratch and every drop of blood prove how far I've came. These tattoos on my arm hide from you all the scars. friends. Crashed a couple cars, put some stitches in my legs. Looked up at the stars and all I can say is thanks. Recovery was hard, but it made me who I am. All these ugly battle scars complete me. They're reminders of the demons who tried their best to defeat me. They don't look so good in photos, but my struggles ain't beneath me. And these tattoos ain't for nothing, this is physical graffiti. Every broken bone, all the sticks and stones, and the moments when I felt so alone. Every single tear and like a million beers that I only drank so I could try to cope. Every bloody nose and all the muddy clothes when I was in the dirt, down inside a hole. Every single scuff and every single scab made me who I am. These tattoos on my arm, hide from you.
There are so many people out here who they dwell in their pain. They dwell in their anguish. They dwell in their hurt and their trauma, you know, and they don't allow themselves to build off of it. They don't allow themselves to grow out of it, you know, and it's, man, when someone has the ability, you know, and the wherewithal to overcome something and then have the strength to look back and see other people struggling with that same thing and reach back and help them, man, kudos to everyone who can do that, man. I mean, really, in this right here, even the Bible says we're overcome by each other's testimonies. This right here is a testimony because he's helping someone who struggled with something, you know, who's trying to overcome something. And he's telling that person, you can do it. You can overcome it. He's saying, I overcame it. You can too. You know, he's saying he still wears the scars, but he chooses to, you know, wear the scars as representation of where he came from. Man, I don't have any tats. I don't have any tats, man, but I would love a tattoo. My wife won't let me. But yeah, man, I get it. I get what he's saying, man. I think I'm picking up what he's putting down. Yeah, man, Tom is dope. He has a Korn shirt on. I've heard of Korn. I've even seen some of that gear before. I know Korn was like a 90s band. I think I should check them out. Let me know if you guys, if I should listen to any Korn songs. I know they're like a rock band, but I'm not sure what they actually are. So if I should check them out, let me know. But yeah, Tom is spitting, man. Anybody who has the ability to reach back and help someone, man, I give them a lot of credit, man, because there are people out here who think that there's no hope for them. You know, there are people out here who are addicted to drugs, addicted to alcohol, and they find themselves in those drugs and that alcohol on a nightly basis, and they just think that they're too deep in the hole to make it out, man. And Tom is saying there is a way out. There is a way out, man. And he's using himself as an example, and that's freaking amazing. That's amazing. Let's let him cook though.
All the scars.
Nova putting in work, man. Nova be putting in work on these videos, man. This video is well shot. I love this. I love the cinematography in this video here. Yo, but Tom, man, even though I had to overcome some things in life, I had to overcome, you know, a couple things, and I've talked about it in the past. I don't want to beat the horse because it's dead, but I feel inspired. Even though I overcame some of the things in my life, I feel that I can do better. Listening to this song, you know, I feel better about the decisions I made in life, man. Listen, overcoming alcohol, overcoming drugs, overcoming the street life. You know, just because I'm a church boy doesn't mean I didn't do some dumb things in the streets that got me in trouble. Really, it was tough to overcome some of those things. When you allow, listen, I was in church. I've always been in church, you know, but I allowed my surroundings to almost swallow me up, man. Really. Uh, I, I was in church, but I was infatuated with the street life, and it was because of the area I was in, because of the hood that I was from, so that's me playing in church and being a part of church, at night, especially when I became a grown man, I was someone else. I was addicted to, doing bad things without getting specific. I was doing bad things out here, man, and I had to bump my head a few times, before I learned my lesson and had to make up in my mind like, hey, I'm not hurting my parents anymore. I'm not disappointing my parents anymore. I need to make a change right now. And that's what I did, man. It's tough to overcome some things. So when someone has the courage to address things in art form and do it the way everyone can understand and say it in a way or sing it in a way everyone can understand, man, and using himself as an example, that is freaking amazing. I mean, really, he says these tattoos, these tattoos, they hide the scars. They hide the scars from us. He's telling you, I got some ugliness under here. Well, let me tell you a little bit about it, is what he's saying. Don't do what I did. Don't make the same mistakes I made. You can make it out. You can overcome whatever's holding you down, man. And I absolutely love this message, man. Tom, he's incredible, because there are a lot of professional artists who continue to push this negative narrative. And you have this guy who has a superpower. He has everyone's attention, and he's choosing to use his platform for good, man. And I can't get enough of it. I can't get enough of it. But you guys gotta let me know what you think, man. Let me know what you think. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. But above anything else, love each other. Take care of each other. Peace. God bless.